Hello students. So as you can see, today we are going to do personal pronomen. I advise you all, please don't skip the video for any reason, because in this part, not only the meanings but very important part of that verb I'm going to discuss first. Yeah. And then we are going to discuss nouns, and then we are going to discuss the exercise where we are going to need these verbs. So be prepared with your pen and everything to write the meanings, to write the important things what I am going to tell you all. So let's start. These verbs we are going to use for personal pronomen. Don't pause the video and write the verbs now. Just listen first, and then accordingly you all can go one at a time while explaining. So the first verb, you can write it now, tragen, tragen. Now this verb, students, tragen, this verb is meaning is to wear. Yeah, to wear. Number 2, the stehen verb. Stehen meaning over here in this kind of sentences which you all got in your personal pronomen. Here the verb meaning of stehen is to suit, S-U-I-T, or else to fit, F-I-T. So something suits you, something fits you. That way it is told. Helfen, the meaning is to help. Gehören. Now this gehören word has no relation with your perfect form, students. Though this verb is starting with GE, it's not a perfect form. This verb gehören, it resembles, it looks similar to the perfect word gehört, but it has no relation. So here the gehören verb is actually, the meaning is to belong. Yeah, belonging. It belongs to someone. Like this particular book, gehört. So this particular book belongs to someone. So it means to belong. The word stehen, which I told you, the second verb stehen, and the verb gehören, and the verb helfen. These three verbs are dative verbs. If you remember, and if you have seen the previous videos where I have given you a list of dative verbs, students, a list I have given you all. And that list I told you to learn. It's not more than 10 or 12 verbs. Those many are only there. So please learn that list and keep of dative verbs. So stehen, helfen, gehören are the dative ones. The meaning I already told you. Bekommen. Bekommen means to get. It has no relation with the word kommen. Bekommen is to get. When you get something, I got marks, or I'm getting sweets, or I'm getting maybe gifts, that way. Gratulieren means to congratulate. It's also means that gratulieren word is also a dative verb. Yeah. Essen. Essen means to eat. Finden, to find. I find this book good. I find that particular thing not good, or I want to find this particular thing in that context. Kaufen is to buy, to purchase. Schmecken. Schmecken word, write properly. The meaning of schmecken is to taste. T-A-S-T-E. Taste. T-A-S-T-E. When you eat something, it tastes good. That taste it means, to taste. Möchten is would like to. It's a modal verb. Would like to and like means I want. This is used as a modal verb in möchten. Would like to and want. Wohnen means to live. L-I-V-E oblique to stay. Gefallen is to be liked. To be liked, I can call it, or to like. Many children, they think, ma'am, this is the word like, so can I say I like book? And can I use gefallen as ich gefalle book? That's wrong. Okay. Gefallen is a dative verb. It is used, I'll just give you an English kind of example. It is not the exact, but kind of example. When we say the book is liked by me, so that way this gefallen is used. It is actually a dative verb. Don't use it till you don't know how to use it. Okay, so gefallen, the meaning is of course like, but it cannot be used to say I like book, I like dance, I like pizza. No, not that way. For that you have the Myogen word, modal verben. So this gefallen, keep it aside, as the meaning is like, means to it is good in appearance and all. The meaning is like, and it's a dative verb. Brauchen is to need, to need. Passen is to suit, S-U-I-T. Stehen and passen can be used alternatively. Zeigen is to show. Zeigen is to show. S-H-O-W. Sprechen is to speak. Hören is to hear. H-E-A-R. Geben is to give. Suchen is to search. Erzählen is to narrate. Können is a modal verb, that is can, ability to do. Schenken is to gift, when you gift something to someone. Now as I told you, I am going to discuss few important verbs over here. One can be the word gefallen. So we'll discuss it because we are going to need it. Now when can you use the gefallen word, students? We can use it when you want to say that this is an item, okay? It's an object, yeah, any object. So this item is there. If you just want to say I like this item, you can just say ish, mag, and that particular object name you can write, yeah? So this is one way to say a sentence. Like there are different ways to say the same sentence. In the same manner, if you want to say that this object is liked by me, so instead of saying I like this object, you want to say this object is liked by me. That time the object will come over here, whichever you are liking, and then gefallen, that verb will come over here, and you have to conjugate it according to that object. So this particular thing, gefällt, and then I cannot say I. This object is liked by I. We don't say. It's liked by mir. Yeah. So in that context it is used. So it can be a person also, that this lady is liked by me or liked by him, or that man is liked by her. Yeah. So this particular man, gefällt ihr. So this particular man is liked by her. So that her it is, okay? It is from the dative word, which we are going to of course discuss in the exercise, which year it is. In detail I'll tell you, as if you don't know anything, accordingly I'll tell you. So at present I just want to discuss this verb, gefallen. Same goes for helfen also, students. When you help somebody, same goes for helfen. So helfen, so here is a person who is a doer, means who helps, okay? So this person is going to help some another person over here. So this is a doer, so it is nominative generally, and on whomever the action is going to take place, whoever is going to receive that help, yeah? So that person, it's not going to be accusative, like how we meet someone. I am meeting parent, so parent became accusative. I am loving my son, so my son became accusative. But in this context, in the word of helfen, yeah, helfen, gratulieren, in this kind of verbs, whoever you help or whoever you congratulate, whoever you congratulate or whoever you help, जिसको आप कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट कर रहे हो और जिसको आप हेल्प कर रहे हो, वो बंदा डाटिव बन जाता है. This keep in mind. We are going to need this, so I just explained you. Don't worry, we'll see in the sentences also. After this, please go and check the nouns video and then come to the exercise video.